Hello, this is Malorian, and this is the Orc Tactical Team. What we're going to be talking about today is, it's called a tactic called the offset charge. Now, normally when you're charging someone, it says, okay, you charge them, you kind of rank up, and off you go and fight. However, there's a little bit more tactics that you can apply to this charge other than a simple, hey, let's line up and let's fight. Now, the reason why you'd want to change this is that if you had a character. So up here, just for example, we have this Scarvet with a great weapon. So big punch, but he doesn't have that great of an armor save. If let's just say he has his regular 5+ armor. So he wants to reduce the number of attacks against him as much as possible. So the first obvious thing to do is to take him out and to put him at the edge of the unit. And that means that now when we do this charge again, only these 2 ranks are going to be able to attack him rather than 3. But that's pretty simple, right? That's not an offset charge. What an offset charge is let's say this is actually be the lizardman that'd be controlling this, is it'd actually come in like this. Now, as you see, we're offset. Now, this might seem wrong, but what it says in the book is that when you charge, you have to maximize to get the most models in base to base, or to be engaged. And in the previous scenario where we had them perfectly lined up, we had 5 and 5, and in this way we have 5 and 5. Remember, this one's still touching on the edge, so that's in, and the Scarvet's just touching on the edge, so he's in too. And now, whenever he fights, only 1 row is going to be able to fight. So by doing this simple thing that's completely legal by the book, you've now greatly reduced the number of attacks that one character is going to be taking back. And usually this is not something you do for combat characters. A lot of times this would be something more that you do to protect a mage. But there's another way that this works that has nothing to do with characters at all. So let's now switch it around. Now the orcs are going to be charging the lizardmen. So when they charge in, they're going to do the offset charge. And like we said here, like, oh no, why would they want to do this? Well, they're charging in, and now this Scarvet, only a few of them are going to be able to attack. Well, the reason could be, is what if there was a Stegodon right here? Well, what that means now is that if the Stegodon wants to charge, which is in the front arc, it can't, because there's nowhere for it to go. As opposed to if it would have been a straight-on charge, it could easily just hit the corner and get into combat. So by doing this offset charge, the Stegodon can't charge on his turn and is actually going to have to spend the time to go around for a flank. So of course, if this continues on and he hits the flank, you're in big trouble, but hey, it's better than him just hitting in right away anyway, right? So this is just something you can kind of use that, whether it's to protect your characters, to try and protect or yourself from counter charges. And a third way is to try and change the overrun. So let's line this back up again. Always when you have only one hand. So the idea here is orcs are so great, they're going to charge these lizardmen and they're going to overrun. Now, knowing this Stegodon is all set up to counter, so that if they overrun, he's going to be able to catch them. Okay? So they charge, go through, and he'll hit the flank. However, if you do this offset charge, now when you break this unit and overrun, you're actually going to be hitting the flank of the Stegodon. So instead of you getting yourself countered, you're basically countering him. So again, this is completely by the rules, and it's just the way that you're using these rules to the best of your ability. So anyway, that's pretty much the simple parts to it: protecting characters, avoiding charges, and then overrunning into what you want. And next time, I'm getting flooded now with tons of topics people want me to talk about, and that's great. And so next time what we're going to be talking about is Black Orcs. So see you then. Bye.